Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. And today's video I'm going to show you how you can create PHP Student Management System using free AI. So this will be totally free. I mean, you don't have to do any coding or you don't have to pay for it also. I'll show you everything step by step. So we'll actually use prompt through ChatGPT. You can use Google Studio AI or Gemini or any other GPT. I will actually use here ChatGPT. Here you can see this is my prompt. I have actually created a prompt here. You can see what I have to do. I have to just copy this prompt, okay, to generate our code. But before that, we need to install OpenCode CLI in our PC. We show you that how OpenCode CLI will look like. If I say here OpenCode, if I hit enter in the command prompt, here you will find OpenCode. Here you can see it means I have installed OpenCode in my PC. So to install OpenCode, you have to go for the OpenCode CLI, then GitHub. And here you will find a link that is github.com, then SST, then OpenCode. So you have to open this, okay? Otherwise, you will find a lot of GitHub. Here you can see links, but you should go with the github.com, then SST, then OpenCode. So open it in a new tab. If you scroll a little bit down, you will find here installation process. And if you look at here, npm i-g OpenCode AI at latest. It means you have to install Node.js in your PC. Here you can see npm. To run this command, you have to install Node.js. To download and install Node.js, you have to go to the browser and search for nodejs.org and go to the link and click here get Node.js and then select any long-term support version and click here Windows installer.msi download. So it will be downloaded and you have to install it. That's it. And after that, as it is a PHP project, so we need a server for this, right? Because we know PHP is server-side scripting language. So we will actually use XAMPP in this case. So go to the XAMPP and download the latest version. So XAMPP will provide us two servers for us. One is server to run PHP code and another one is MySQL server to create the database. So I'm assuming that you can install XAMPP and Node.js in your PC. And after that, if you go for the command prompt, cmd once again, and if you type here node-v, you will find Node.js version. Let's say you have installed Node.js and you are missing this version. So you have to actually set environment variable. To set environment variable, you have to go to the env, edit the system environment variable, and you have to click here open, and then you have to click here environment variables and go to the path under system variables. Here you can see and click here edit, and here you have to actually add your installation path. In which drive you have actually installed. So in this case, I have installed it in C drive, Node.js. Let me show you. If I go to the program files, if I go for Node.js, here you can see Node.js folder. And what I have to do, I have to just actually copy this, okay? I will select in the, I will click in the address bar here, you can see, and I will copy this, that's it. And now I have to go back to the environment variables, and here I will click new and edit. I already added it here, you can see Node.js, so I'm not going to do this once again. You just have to add it, okay? Like Node.js, you have to add the PHP path, go to the installation drive. In this case, I have installed it in D drive, and no matter in which drive you have actually installed, you will find a folder called XAMPP. So go inside of this folder and you have to go for the PHP folder. Here you can see PHP folder, go inside of it, and here you will find php.exe. It means you have to add this path. So click here in the address bar and copy the address bar link, okay? And then once again go to the environment variable, and here you have to add new path. Here you can see path. I already added here, you can see XAMPP PHP, so I'm not going to do this once again. And after that, if you go for the command prompt and if you type here node-v, you will find Node.js version. And if you say php-v, you'll also find the PHP version. Here you can see. It means we have set our PHP and Node.js as global. Now we can actually generate code anywhere in our PC. But now we have to install OpenCode CLI. So to install OpenCode CLI, we have to go back to the github.com, then SST, then OpenCode. Remember this link, okay? And after that, you have to select this command, npm i-g OpenCode AI at latest. Copy this, go to your command prompt and right click on it to paste it. Here you can see npm i-g. So you just have to actually hit enter to install this. After that, you have to log in through maybe Gmail. So I already logged in and I already installed it in my PC, and I have shown you also. To check if you have this, you have to say what? OpenCode. That's it. And hit enter. open code will be opened. But we are not going to open this open code here because we will actually create our project in a specific directory. So we have to create the project inside XAMPP, right? Because this is a PHP project. So we need to keep it inside a server. So XAMPP will provide us the server. So we have to actually keep our project inside XAMPP, right? Okay. So I'm going to go to the new volume D because I have installed it in D drive. So I'm going to go to the XAMPP and then go to the htdocs. And here you can see I have a multiple project here. So to create a new project, you just have to click here new folder and the folder will work as a project. So if I go back to my prompt, here I can see this is my project name, that is Student Management System. I have asked for this prompt to ChatGPT. Here you can see it create or it generate the prompt. Okay. So we are going to copy the project name. Here we'll rename this new folder as our project name. Now we'll go inside this project and here we are going to open command prompt once again. Now I will maximize it and I'll say here open code and hit enter, and open code will open here. Here you can see. Now here we have to actually paste the prompt. Let's go back to the browser and from here we are going to copy this. So you will find everything in details here. If you need to change anything here, you can actually change it. You just have to paste it once again here and then just change it. Okay. Or maybe you can go for the notepad in your PC and then paste it here and then change it anything, and you just have to actually regenerate the prompt. That's it. So I'm going to go back to the project directory and here I have opened command prompt, right? And here you can see this is the open code. Now we just have to paste those lines. Here you can see pasted approximately 181 lines. So we are going to now hit enter. Now we have to wait until the project done. Here you can see we have here every single steps. Now if any step done, it will be actually tick marked. Okay. So we have to wait for this. Here you can see we got our project. So place in htdocs. So let's go to the htdocs folder and here you can see this is our project. Now if we go inside the project, this is the project. Okay. And if I go for the database, here you can see this is the .sql file. I mean it create all the tables and all the dummy values for us. We just need to upload this .sql file in our database. So we have to create the database. But before that, I'm going to open this project inside a code editor. So let's go to the code editor here. Now I'm going to drag and drop the project here. Here we go. Now we have database. So let's go there and .sql. So here you will find the database name. Here you can see create database if not exist, and that is student table. So we are going to create student underscore db. Okay. So copy this. And let's go back to the browser. And from here, we are going to go to the localhost /php myadmin. But before that, you have to open XAMPP control panel. So go to the XAMPP control panel. Here we need to start Apache and MySQL both servers. So click here start and then MySQL also. And both of them will turn into green. Now we are actually going to the PHP myadmin control panel so that we can create database. So localhost /php myadmin and hit enter. Now here we are going to create new database. So we'll click here new and here we have to paste the database name and that is student underscore db. We'll click here create database created. Now we need to import the file .sql file. So click here and then go to the drive and that is XAMPP then htdocs, right? And here we have the project. So go inside of it and then go inside the database and here we go. I'll click here open, click here import. So you can see we got here SQL error. So we are going to actually copy this. Okay. Open code CLI and here we are going to paste it. Fix them all. Hit enter. And it will actually fix all the error. Basically every single time if you find any error, you just have to copy the error and then paste it in the open code CLI. So it will actually solve all the issues. And if it is all about the project related things also, I mean, let's say if you have any style sheet missing or if any button is not working, I mean, if anything not working, let's say style, JavaScript or anything, or if there is any warning also or any style error, you may actually mention those error in the open code CLI so that it can actually fix all the errors. So here you can see now you can import the SQL file without any issues. So it solve all the issues. So let's go back. And now we have to actually drop the database at first. So click here operations and drop the database. Done. I will create the database once again and that is student underscore db. and create. Here we go. Now here we have to import the file once again, .sql file, and here you can see this is the .sql file. Now we'll click here import, and here we go. This time it works perfectly. I can see. Now we have all the tables, and with the dummy values here I can see we don't need to do anything. Now let's check the project. So we are going to say a localhost, then slash to see all the project, and student management system is our project. So we'll click here, and here you can see at first we have to actually log in, right? Auth login. If we actually go, if we want to access the home page, we have to actually log in at first. So these are the dummy values. So we are going to copy this admin and then admin 123. So we're going to paste it here, login, invalid password. So here you can see invalid password. So we are going to actually copy this at first, or maybe we can actually copy this URL, okay, and then go to the open code CLI, paste it, and I will say when I go to this link. So we have mentioned the error, and now we'll hit enter to solve this. Okay, so guys, you can see the login issue is now solved. So we have to actually go for the username admin, and then okay, so your admin login should now work perfectly. So we are going to actually copy this, okay, and here we are going to paste it, hit enter. Okay, now here we are going to say admin, and password is admin 123. Here we go. Now we got the dashboard also, right? And it's working perfectly, I can see. So that's it, guys. I hope you understand. This is how actually you can create a full project with the database using OpenCode CLI for free. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching.